The real problem here is that racism goes beyond the individual attitude. I want you to think, for example, of two people running a race. Say two guys are going to run a marathon. And at the very beginning, the officials fire the gun and runner number one takes off. And the officials make runner number two hold on for 5 miles. Then once runner number one gets 5 miles ahead, they allow runner number two to start. No matter how fast he goes, runner number two is not going to catch up. Now, imagine runner number one is white America, and runner number two is black America, and runner number one has been running for hundreds of years. It's not enough to say, hey, you guys are in the race now, so stop complaining. Racism is not a thing anymore. I'm not a racist person. You're running the race. You see, that's not enough because they're still hundreds of years back, miles and miles behind. So equality is not just about saying, I'm not a racist person and you're allowed to run the race. Real equality is saying, we're going to do what we can to help bring you up to level the playing field. And that can be a little scary for people who have been in the lead because it might mean that we lose the lead. You see, if someone has been held back against their will, and all of a sudden we level things up, we might find that they're better than us. And that's just a risk we're going to have to take if we really genuinely believe in equality and justice. You see, it's not just about one person saying, I don't feel any animosity towards people of a different race. We're all on the same, track going together. Oh, but when you've had an unfair head start, that's really not fair, is it? So when we talk about systemic racism, we're not talking about an individual's attitude. We're talking about how this system has been set up against a people group for hundreds of years, for mile after mile after mile. And now we're trying to get them back up to speed, not just letting them in the race way back behind, but bringing them up to the same place. And that's what real racial equality and justice looks like. I hope this helps explain my understanding of it. I hope you have a good day.